Oh, that's
But
good.
now here on Gateway 97.8, joining Stephen and I right now is someone who's very familiar with romance, runs Janet Reger, which produces some of the most romantic underwear. It's Aliza Reger who joins me on the line. So, Aliza, hello.
Hi, good morning.
Oh my God, you're looking gorgeous. What time did you get
Thank
up to
you.
look that good?
I can't tell you that. I have been up a while. Don't forget, it's an hour later where I am.
Of course.
Oh yes, because you're on a skiing holiday. That's why, anyway. But are the weather conditions ideal for romance, especially for skiing holidays? There, Aliza.
Do you know what? I think romance is ideal at any time, and a skiing holiday definitely. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Now I've got to ask this cheeky question. You've got your ski gear on. Do you still wear your sexy underwear underneath it? Or have you got the thermals on?
Well, I do have a layer of thermals on. I cannot lie. But I do, and I have got quite comfortable underwear on. And I have to admit, I am wearing a t-shirt bra today. But in the evening, when I put something else on, my après ski, something slightly more glamorous goes on then. Because for skiing, it is really important to be comfortable. You're doing a sport.
Yeah. Have you thought of doing a range of thermal underwear?
Well, I'm sure there will be room for one, you know, something pretty and thermal. Just because it's thermal doesn't mean it can't be pretty.
Yeah. You've got a good point there.
So, with that being said, there, Aliza, obviously you make women's underwear, but why don't you make men's underwear here and don't make?
Well, I think there's a definite case of watch this space, because men's underwear has been something I have wanted to do for an absolute age. And I think there is a huge market out there for men. I'm not going to use the word pretty, but let's say attractive. And certainly more attractive than your bog standard Y front with a brand slapped around your waist or your mid. It's just a great look.
So right, even some of the trendy brands, they're hot. Some of them got padded bottoms in them now, and I've got quite a big bottom, so I don't need any padding in them, or even extensions on it, jock underwear, etc. They're horrible, some of them. I'd like someone to make something that's sexy, that you know, a little bit understated. It would be
well,
brilliant.
Certainly without the brand of slapped all around your around your middle, so you couldn't possibly forget what their name is.
Yeah, I know you're so I don't know you, but Aston, but I hate wearing a t-shirt that says a label on it. I think, why am I advertising for that brand?
Are you paying me?
Yeah, you're paying me. I don't like that. But listen, you know what? Mate, having done hair for years before I moved into writing, women always told me that the dates and the mistakes men made in underwear and getting ready for a romantic evening. What tips would you give to men on how to make it a good evening?
Well, I certainly think clean underwear is a good start. I think clean everything is a good start. And you know what, guys? I just think a bit of grooming never goes amiss.
I know. But do you like boxer shorts? What would you buy your husband?
My husband, I don't really want to discuss my husband's underwear habits on the radio, but he's a very neat and tidy man, and he's a very chic man.
Yeah.
And certainly, you know, that he doesn't need to be told what to wear and how to wear it.
See, it's not like you don't do like what men do, go out and buy underwear for their wives or.
Well, actually, I do like to buy him some underwear at Christmas and birthday. It's sort of part of the stocking filler.
And I think it'll be quite nice. I always like it when a partner of mine buys me some underwear, providing it's the right one.
He likes things with a good elastane / lycra content.
Now, listen, what tips would you give women on going on a date?
I've got to get rid of that phone. 1 second.
Oh, sorry, no problem.
Well, it's interesting to see what the tips we're getting as well, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, a really good tip. What tips would you give women on going on a romantic night or weekend away on what underwear to bring?
Again, underwear, definitely matching. Definitely lace.
Lace.
I think, you know, lace underwear, I think if it's a romantic weekend, you cannot beat black lace or something sheer.
Yeah.
Make sure it fits properly. Make sure you feel good in it, because if you don't feel good in it, you don't feel good about yourself. So I think it's really important to feel good in yourself. Wear something that you love. I think wear it once before, just to make sure it doesn't ride in the wrong places, it doesn't ruck up, it doesn't itch, it doesn't do all the things you don't want it to. Make sure you feel good in it. So lace, sheer, I mean, I love a bit of red, say that with a straight face. Red lace for Valentine's, I think, is always a good plan. But I'm an old romantic, and I like red and
But
pink.
the Italians believe a bit of red underwear around that area is very lucky for romance anyway, don't they?
100%. So do the Chinese. And, you know, at risk of being politically correct, X-billion Chinese cannot all be wrong.
Yeah, a bit of luck. So the Bridget Jones mummy knickers are not a good idea.
Definitely not. Leave those for a bad pants day.
So this being said here, Aliza, obviously it's not keeping with the romantic side of things here, but for our listeners, what is the best way to look after height-end underwear, and also like your very own brand here, to keep it looking good for longer here?
Are we doing washing tips today?
Yeah, there's been washing. Yeah. It's so important, because, you know, sometimes you buy, you know, I've bought an expensive piece and I've washed it wrong and it looks rubbish. And an expert like you would be great to get a bit of advice.
Do you know what I always say? Put your underwear, lingerie, underwear, whatever it is, put it in a laundry bag. Put it in if it's a bra or small thing, put it in a small laundry bag. Make sure your washing machine has a hand wash cycle. Use a hand wash detergent like Woolite or something gentle. Put it on a hand wash, and do not put it in the tumble dryer.
Oh yeah, tumble dryers are a disaster.
Tumble dryers are killers.
They can be.
The tumble dryer.
They can be a disaster, can washing machines there. But coming back to dating now, Aliza, so we're going to come back on topic. What is your ideal romantic date, especially for our listeners who are listening today about it?
Well, my ideal romantic date, and I have to say I'm a bit of a piggy and I love to eat, is a beautiful romantic dinner at one of my favorite restaurants. Beautiful bottle of wine. A gift never goes amiss, a little romantic gift of something. And my husband is very good at that. He's quite a romantic. And, you know, possibly a nice night in a hotel or flowers at home. Yeah, you know, you can be romantic on a budget as well.
Oh God, yeah.
I think it just takes a bit of imagination.
No, just a little gift sometimes. You know, it's the thought that counts, and I think it really does now. You know, your
favorite bar of chocolate wrapped up beautifully in, you know, wrapping paper with a bow. Doesn't cost a lot. Is romantic.
Yeah.
I think breakfast in bed is always a romantic gesture. Dinner in bed, even better.
Yeah. My neck goes in bed. I always get up, but no. Listen, I remember once reading that you wouldn't like your daughter to dress up in some of the underwear that you have, or some of the girls wear. In one of the papers, I remember reading it. Does your daughter come to you for advice on love or romance?
Not really. You know, she's very savvy, and you know, her generation, they know it all. They don't need mum for advice. She's got it all sorted. In fact, I think it's more the other way around. I need to go to her for advice.
She's
very fashionable. She's very cool.
You watch all these reality shows now, and they go to the mums, and I think, oh my God, I've never talked to my mother like that. Or we're telling her some of the details they go into. I think, my God, cringe. But sometimes I think mums know best, but maybe it's better to keep some secrets, I think.
There's always good to have a few secrets.
Yeah, I know. But I think when it comes to a crisis, your mum knows best.
Yeah. No, I'm always there if she's got a crisis. Always, as is her dad.
Oh, indeed. And as they say, mothers know best. That's the song.
Indeed, they do. They do. My mother always knew best.
Which is a song from the film Tangled as well. But now this is probably going to be asked by a lot of people here today, especially for a romantic getaway. What 4 items do you always pack for a romantic getaway here, Aliza?
Matching underwear, perfume. Now you've got me. Good makeup.
Yeah.
And I think some stockings. definitely.
Yeah. Did you have
I'm
your own
trying to
makeup?
keep it clean here as
Did
well.
Janet Reger have her own perfume yet?
We are launching a new fragrance very shortly, home fragrance, which also has some personal fragrance. It's more of a very light eau de parfum. So you spray your home, you spray yourself, you spray your bedroom. We have the matching candle, drawer liners.
What a great idea.
Yeah. It's going to be
years ago, ladies of quality, I was to say, or ones I knew, always had a little lavender pouch in their underwear drawer. And then it could have moved on to things like Jo Malone spray for the beds, which I love. And of course, once you start buying all these things, you get hooked on them, don't you?
Well, once you have them, you have to have them. We're doing fragrance drawer liners. We'll be doing the I don't know the exact technical term, but they're sort of the beautiful wax tablets that go into your cupboard to make your cupboard smell nice.
Oh, nice. And moth protectors as well would be a good idea. I have terrible times with moths here. Listen, where can you get the Janet Reger underwear from now?
We are launching a new collection where at the moment we're in between collections, and there is a new collection coming out later this year. We're busy working on it. Final touches. It's a completely new range for us, new concept, new look, very fashion forward, very young, extremely exciting. I'm extremely excited, and it will be out later this year, certainly in all the major distribution channels, major retailers such as Next and Kaleidoscope, probably John Lewis, probably Debenhams. We're still working with all our various retailers to finalize that up, but it will be widely available and on our own website, which is currently being finalized, and all the it's sort of work in progress. It's all being done now. So we will have our own website selling the lingerie as well.
Have you found, one quick question, since moving, because I mean, going in to buy underwear is sometimes embarrassing for a guy going in to buy it for a woman. Sometimes it's embarrassing. Have you found your sales have gone up since you've gone online?
Well, our sales have been online for quite a while. Certainly with the previous collection we did, it was only online. But online is the way of the future, although I do personally believe now that we're all being let out again, there will be a return to physical retail.
Yeah.
I may be wrong. That is just a personal feeling I have. I think people will want to go out shopping together. Women will want to go out shopping together. I think there's going to be a return to feel it, touch it, smell it, especially for the indulgence purchases.
The high end. Yeah, the queues outside Primark are just phenomenal sometimes. I think the absolutely queue. But now they've opened up the changing rooms there. I think people are going in there and buying stuff as well.
Well, they are indeed, and that's everywhere. You have to consider it as well, Stephen. So I have to say, Aliza, it's a pleasure to have you on today, and I have to say this. We wish we were with you right now.
Yeah, it would be fun if you were with me.
But they're skiing. Is the snow nice?
It had such a massive blizzard yesterday. I can't wait to get out in it.
Oh, well, thank you for taking the time to come chat to us. And there's been great tips. Thanks ever so much.
You're welcome.
It's always lovely having you on. Thank you.